Everyone, this is Diana Castillo, and today I'm gonna teach you how to do a simple automation, create a campaign with Aweber. Aweber, my favorite autoresponder. So let's begin. Well, in order to do that, you should have a list. Right now, I'm gonna use this one, the blog course. Yeah, I have others, but this is the one that I'm gonna be using for the testing purposes or for the teaching purposes. Okay. Then you're gonna go here where it says messages. You're gonna click on campaigns. Okay. You're gonna have something like this. Very similar. But if you haven't created a campaign in the past, there's gonna be a message here that is gonna invite you to create a campaign. So you can click there or you can click here where it says create a campaign and you should give it a name. So I'm gonna put it campaign test or campaign lesson. Okay, I'm gonna create it. Okay, it's gonna say welcome to campaign editor, and as you can see I can select a trigger to begin building my campaign. I can say like, okay, this campaign it's gonna be a new one, so it's gonna start when I add someone to the campaign. The campaign can get started if the person just subscribed to your list, or if you import that list to someone any other place, or you add the person manually, or if you have another campaign and you tag that person, that tag can trigger the campaign. So it says here, start a campaign when a tag is applied to your subscriber. So that means that that person was on another list and now that person is transferred to this list because of the tag. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is gonna be a newer one, so I'm gonna put it here, I'm subscribed. Okay, so here I have, it says starting campaign on subscriber, trigger campaign for all subscriber. Okay, I can also replace the trigger if by any chance I make a mistake, so don't worry, you just click there and you select here where it says tag apply. So it's not that you need to rebuild it or you need to start from scratch, no worries about that. So first of all, these are the actions that you have on the campaigns. You have three actions, which is going to be send a message, wait, and apply tag. Okay, it's really easy, it's really simple. That's why it says here that I need to drag an action to build my campaign. Okay, so everything that's going to happen is going to be here in the center, and these are the actions that are going to happen over my campaign. So I'm going to start here with send a message, right? So I can choose a message if I already have it on my draft, or I can create one. Okay, I'm going to put it here that I'm going to create one. I usually use the drag and drop email builder. Okay, and I'm going to grab some text. Okay, so this is the subject, right? So the subject can be here. You can personalize the subject as well. So if I put this comma, which is first name, comma, hello, it's going to have the first name person. If I capture the name and I have here the body. So you copy and paste the text. Let's say that this is the text. Here you have other features. I'm not gonna teach that because I'm just teaching how to do the campaign. So here, if you want to have add an image, add a paragraph, etc. Okay, so I'm gonna put here link1.com, for example. Okay, so I have one link here, right? So I'm gonna save and exit. Okay, so it's gonna go get back here. So now I have my first message here. I can add an automation. What does that mean? If I click here, I can say like if a subscriber does something. If he opened the email, I want it to have an action. If that person clicked the link, I want to happen this action, for example. Okay. So let's say that I want someone, when someone opened the email, then I wanted to add this tag. Okay, so the tag is going to be open. Okay? So if someone just opened this email, that's going to happen. Also, if I want he or she to start a new campaign, I can do that here. Oh, I haven't selected here, so no worries. Okay, I can put it this like remove subscriber from this campaign because it's going to be added to another campaign. Remember with the trigger that I showed you before, but I don't want it to do that. So I just want to have the, oops, okay, let's apply it here. Okay, that's one of the automations. I can put here wait, which is like how do I say it? Like on the legacies or the regular autoresponders, that no matter what, they're gonna keep sending messages. So if the person did not open the message, it's gonna wait 1 day or 2 days, right? And I can send another message. And I can do the same. Hi, Levi, how are you? Okay, so I can do the same. I can choose a message or I can create another message. I'm gonna choose one. So I'm gonna choose this one to make it faster. And I'm gonna choose again an automation. So this time my trigger it's gonna be if the person clicks my link, then I can add a tag, and I can remove another person tags if I wanted to. Okay, if you have the tags, your message is going to look like this. It's going to have like this green ball on the corner. As you can see, I do not have anything here. If I say like something is going to happen, that the trigger is going to happen, okay, if an action is going to happen, so you're going to have the trigger here, the automation here. So this is a really simple way to create a campaign or to create an automation in Aweber. Again, let me recap, or let me go really fast. If you go to create an automation, first of all, you need to choose a list. Then you're going to go to the top menu and you're going to choose message and select campaign. Remember that the very first questions that you're going to get asked after you click create a message is how or what's the first trigger. If you make a mistake, you can click here where it says replace trigger. In this case, I choose the trigger like as soon as I add this person to my list. But remember, if you want to change the person to another autoresponder or another email sequence, you can use the text and you can click here where it says tag applied. Here in this message, I show you how to add a tag, or the automation is here when someone opens the message. The tag is going to be open. You can create or you can add as many tags as you want. Just write it down, then put a comma. Okay? So you can have the person on different automations. If you click here where it says wait, okay, it's gonna be like any other regular automation. If the person did not, in the example, did not open my message, he or she is gonna receive this message. So there's no automation. You can create as many messages as you want. You can put it here like if you want today to wait a couple of minutes, a couple of hours, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, depending on your strategy or depending on what you are promoting. Okay, so once it's done, you just need to click here where it says save and edit. I'm not gonna do that because I'm not really interested to add this automation to my list. And after that, you are done. Okay, so this was a really easy way to create an automation in Aweber. If you like this video, please give it a like, heart it. I really appreciate it. If you have a question related of any automation on Aweber, please leave me the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Well, that's it. Have a good one.